Middle-class housewife Lucy Ricardo is married to Cuban-American singer Ricky Ricardo, and despite her limited talents, spends her days cooking plans to get famous. Lucy and Ricardo's landlords, Fred and Ethel Mertz, are their best friends, and in every episode, we see Lucy try a new, foolhardy way to get popular. By all accounts, I Love Lucy had a pretty simple template. However, it was a template that worked for the audiences, and combined with the cast members' excellent comedic timing, it made I Love Lucy the most popular show of the 50s. At the height of its popularity, the show had 67.3 million loyal viewers. It was also the first TV series to get broadcast repeats. When it comes to comedy, I Love Lucy certainly pushed the envelope and relinquished the prevalent notion that women aren't funny. In fact, women comedians in particular owe it big time to Lucille Ball, who not only opened the medium to women performers, but also served as the perfect model to be imitated by both male and female comedians around the world. The episode titled Job Switching, which features the incredibly famous I Love Lucy chocolate factory scene, was the premiere episode of season 2 of the show and aired on September 15, 1952. In the episode, also popularly known as the chocolate factory episode, Lucy and her best friend Ethel argue that a job is far easier to handle than housework, and the couples therefore switch jobs. While the boys at home end up burning clothes and dinner, the women end up stuffing their face and clothes with chocolates. In this video, we'll tell you all about everyone's favorite I Love Lucy chocolate factory episode. In the episode is more popularly known as the chocolate factory episode. Technically, this name is wrong, as in the episode Lucy and Ethel find work at Kramer's Candy Kitchen and not Kramer's Chocolate Factory, indicating the company made all kinds of candies and not just chocolate candies. In our opinion, the Chocolate Factory, or Job Switching episode, is the most entertaining episode of the series. However, in a poll, I Love Lucy fans voted the episode the second most entertaining after Lucy Does a Commercial episode. Throughout the entire series, Lucy wore her Vitamita Vegemin, from the Lucy Does a Commercial episode, only 3 times, and all 3 episodes in which she wore the dress became massive hits. In the Chocolate Factory episode, Lucy wore the Vitamita Vegemin the 3rd and final time. During one scene of the episode, Ricky slips on rice by mistake. This scene wasn't a part of the script and happened by accident. However, when Desi Arnaz, who portrayed Ricky, noticed the audience's reaction, he kept purposely slipping on the rice. This led to a memorable scene, and Desi went home with bruised ribs. Probably one of the funniest scenes of the episode is the one where Lucy smacks her coworker on the face. For the scene, a real candy maker named Amanda Milligan from the See's Candy Store was hired to play the part. The expression one sees on Lucy's face when candy maker Amanda Milligan hits her during the scene was genuine. Amanda didn't know who Lucille Ball was, but she was afraid of hitting a TV star. Therefore, during rehearsals, she refused to hit Lucy, even when asked to do so. However, Lucille Ball was a fine actress and knew how to get proper reactions out of her co-actors. Therefore, when the camera started rolling, she delivered to Amanda a very hard slap. Amanda was surprised and angry, and in her anger, slapped back Lucy as hard as she could. Amanda Milligan had never seen I Love Lucy. In fact, she hadn't seen any TV program. However, she used to watch wrestling on Monday nights, so she had no interest in being on the set of the show. In fact, Amanda even told someone the day she spent on the set of I Love Lucy was one of the most boring days of her life. Funny, her most boring day got her a place in the annals of TV history. The show was so popular, it even led to a trivia game. However, the game had some flaws. For instance, one of the trivia cards read that in the episode, Fred says that the chicken should be cooked for an hour. Actually, the time Fred mentioned was 1.5 hours. Similarly, another card asks the player to recite the quote written on the card. Though the quote was from I Love Lucy, the card attributes it to the business manager. Food Network's Cutthroat Kitchen aired an episode called Alton and the Chocolate Factory. The episode took inspiration from I Love Lucy's conveyor belt scene and asked chefs to take 5 minutes off cooking to wrap chocolates on the conveyor belt. The chef would incur a fine of $100 for every chocolate piece that fell off the belt. In Family Guy's episode titled The Courtship of Eddie's Father, one can see some of the show's characters sitting together and watching TV, and on the TV is the job switching episode. One can clearly see Lucy and Ethel stuffing their faces and blouses with chocolates. Channel and press the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest uploads.